Your support truly means the world to us. With nearly 90% of our viewers still not subscribed, we need your help to keep creating stories that resonate, tales that stir the heart, break it, and sometimes piece it back together. So if you haven't yet, tap that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to see how far our stories travel. Now, let me tell you something I once believed was impossible: how an ideal marriage, built on years of history and quiet devotion, can shatter in a single, unexpected moment. Violet and I had known each other since we were kids. We lived next door, attended school in parallel classes, and our friendship slowly, naturally bloomed into something deeper. She was my first everything, and I was hers. She waited for me through my military service, and after I returned, we went to college together. Only after we built something stable, something ours, did we finally get married. We paid for the wedding ourselves. No help from parents. Just the two of us doing things our way. We didn't want children, at least not yet. Diapers and midnight feedings could wait until our 30s. For now, we wanted to build a life. We saved steadily for a house, and when the mortgage application got denied, we found a workaround. We put the home under my father's name temporarily, intending to transfer ownership later. At the time, I considered myself lucky, fortunate even. Our incomes grew with time. We bought a car, then another, and since I worked independently as a programmer, we made some strategic decisions to avoid unnecessary questions about our finances. Most of our major assets were registered under my parents' name. Violet didn't have that option. Her parents had died in a devastating car accident, a collision on a rain-slicked road that left no survivors. That loss carved a deep wound in her. I had grown close to her parents, and their absence left a void for both of us. Violet struggled to find her footing for a long time, and I stayed beside her through every heavy, grief-soaked silence. Eventually, we began piecing things back together, slowly returning to something resembling normal. We didn't argue, not in the way most couples do. We were calm, reasonable, sometimes almost too placid. I used to joke that our relationship was so stable it was boring. There were no raised voices, no slammed doors, just mutual understanding and an easy kind of love. Then, without warning, it all unraveled. It started on a day like any other. Violet had gone to the grocery store alone, as she always did. It was our unspoken arrangement. She preferred it that way. But when I came outside to help her load the bags into the car, she exploded. Her voice cracked with something brittle and sharp. "These damn bags. I could have broken my back," she snapped, tears already forming as she shoved a box into the trunk. I tried to console her, confused and caught off guard, but she pulled away, face twisted in anger I'd never seen before. "If you had just called me," she hissed, "maybe for once you could figure something out on your own." I asked where she was going, genuinely stunned. "I'm tired. I'll stay with Aurora for a while," she said, almost spitting the words out before walking out the door. It felt surreal, like we had skipped a scene in the script of our lives. I kept asking myself, did she really walk out over groceries? Of course not. I knew something else had to be going on, but I didn't press. I thought, she'll come around. She'll talk when she's ready. Weeks passed. 1, then 2, then 3. I called. I texted. No reply. By the 4th week, I stopped trying. Another 2 weeks passed, silence stretching like an old wound that refuses to scab. Then came the knock. Aurora, Violet's best friend, the one she'd been staying with. She practically let herself into my apartment, her presence immediately putting me on edge. I'd never liked Aurora, and now something about her felt even more off. "Did Violet send you?" I asked. She smirked, flopping down on the couch with casual arrogance. "Nope, this is all me." "Then what do you want?" Instead of answering, she leaned toward me, too close, and without warning, kissed me. Her hand slid downward, and I recoiled so fast I nearly fell back. "Are you insane? Get out!" I yelled, barely keeping myself from losing it. "You idiot!" she snapped, folding her arms with a smug smile. "I tried to save your marriage, you know." I stared at her, stunned. She leaned forward again, more composed now. After Violet lost her parents, she broke inside. She wanted something new, something wild. She signed up for a dating site, said she just wanted to flirt, nothing serious. But it went further, way further. She slept with someone. It messed her up. She didn't know how to face you after that. And hey, if you cheated on her, maybe the score would have been even, right? She smiled as if she had delivered some brilliant solution. What's your move from here, Romeo? She asked. I clenched my jaw. Get out, and take Violet's things with you. But she lives here, too. This is my father's apartment. That car she drove around to meet strangers? That's mine, too. Leave the keys in the mailbox and stay away from me. I shoved the door open and closed it behind her without another word. Oddly, I didn't feel shattered. I didn't even feel angry. The absence had settled in so deeply over those 6 weeks that I was used to life without her. The pieces fit now. While she was crying to Aurora about how miserable she was, I was left with silence. I'd had my doubts, and now they were confirmed. She hadn't left because of groceries. She had left because she'd already betrayed me and didn't know how to live with it. The divorce happened quickly. There wasn't much left to divide, and by then, I was already emotionally done. Violet started calling again. Tried to reach out. I didn't answer. Not because I wanted revenge, but because there was nothing left to say. When she refused to return the car, I told her I'd report it stolen. That got her attention. She hurled the keys at me with a few final insults, then walked away. And that was it. No dramatic ending. No closure. Just quiet. Sometimes we think heartbreak will come with a grand finale, a monologue, a breakdown, an apology. But sometimes it arrives as a whisper, a slammed door, and a silence that stretches until you stop noticing the echo. So if today's story hit home, or if you simply appreciate these raw, honest moments, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss what's coming next.